Hello everyone. I wanted to share with you today a new didgeridoo that I got from DidgeProject.com. It is a 5-piece travel didgeridoo. It can be taken apart, just like screws apart, and it screws back together. And depending on the way you put it back together, it'll play in different keys. I'm only going to show you 2 of those today because otherwise I think it would take too long. And I don't feel like cutting a bunch of footage out of me just messing around with this. So I'm going to just show you its 2 forms. But first I'm going to show you, this is my original didgeridoo. I got this for like $20 at a folk instrument shop in Tucson. And I've had it for a long time. It's still in great shape and it sounds amazing. These are both made out of the same thing, by the way, which is just basically PVC pipe plastic. And yeah, so the difference between them that I've noticed so far is the back pressure, which is, for non-didgeridoo players, sort of like the amount of force that you get back whenever you play into the didgeridoo. With this didgeridoo, the first one that I got, the back pressure is pretty tremendous. It's forceful, but for me it makes it easier to play because it takes less breath for me to sustain a much longer phrase because it's pushing back against my lips, so it's just so much easier to let a much smaller amount of air through. And with this one, the new one, it's a much looser back pressure, I've noticed, which for me means it's a little bit more work to play. So I haven't quite mastered it. Nonetheless, I would love to demonstrate it. But first, this is my original didgeridoo. Yeah, it's the didgeridoo I know and love, and I love the way it sounds. It's easy to get the overtones going on it. It's easy to throw sing into it, do different sounds. So, let's go ahead and switch over to the other didgeridoo. I'll show you what it sounds like in its lowest key, so its longest form, all of the pieces put together. So, it's a bit more work for me to play it. And I find that the overtones are a little bit harder to achieve. But it seems to me like it accentuates them a little bit better. Throat singing is also much harder to achieve on this didgeridoo, but in my opinion, gives it a pretty rich sound. And I think with practice, I'll be able to make it sound quite interesting. So, This is the other form of the didgeridoo from DidgeProject that I have familiarized myself with. I really like the sound of it in this form. It's just, I take the big bell at the end off, and this is what I'm left with. It has a very similar back pressure to my original didgeridoo, but a very different sound. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that. Quite a lot of fun to play. I can't wait to have more practice with that so that I can hopefully compile the sounds that I learn into a really good song. And yeah, I just got it, and so still getting used to it. I think it'll take a little bit of time. But once I get there, I believe I will have some very good content to share with everyone. And I'm very excited for that. I hope everybody that appreciates my content is excited about that as I am. I just want to demonstrate how this thing comes apart. You just put it back all in there, kind of, and it has a little carrying case that I don't feel like getting right now, but it's a cool tie-dye design. Anyway, all I can say about that is I'm very pleased with that purchase. Thank you, DidgeProject, for making those and distributing them. Thank you, friends, for watching, and until next time.
Stop right there. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, it's not.
Shut up, nerd. Raid Shadow Legends is an amazing online multiplayer game that you can play with your friends right now. It's free to play. It has an arena mode, customizable characters, everything you can ask for, and rave reviews. This game has changed my life. It is a revolutionary mobile game. Would you like to try it, my friend?
This is just a sandpaper block with 120 grit sandpaper on it. I don't want this.
I knew you would not understand. This is a representation of everything that Raid Shadow Legends stands for. It is a metaphor for exactly what it's like to play this game. I shall demonstrate.
What are you doing? This is horrible. It's just endless grinding. It's just mindless grinding. Why would anyone want this? Ha 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 ha. I'll keep doing it until you let me read the reviews, too. Ha 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 ha. Okay, fine. Anything to make this stop.
I knew you'd come around. Alright. Let's just show you a couple of the rave reviews for Raid Shadow Legends. The first one by Catalan N. The game is fine, but very busted. They do not listen to the players or content creators. You cannot do the missions, as Arena is busted. The RNG is terrible, and all these guys think is pay more for marketing and charge more for everything in the game. Unless you get very, very lucky with some pools early on, you cannot actually go past some critical points in the game without paying a lot of your money. They need to fix the arena, add more content, and listen to the player base. Wait a minute. Let me try the next one. Let me just try this next one. Okay, this one comes from Kurt P. need to pay just to play the game. It's not free to play unless you want to play 10 years to get anywhere. Everything is a horror grind fest. The drop rates are pathetic. Way too many variables on what drops. With all this, they don't need to charge you just to play the game. Wait hours for energy to refill. Spend 20 minutes playing and be out of energy. They talk about balance but don't know the definition. Oh, hey, this is the wrong list. Oh no, oh no. Shit, what am I gonna do?
You know you're gonna get demonetized just for saying that, right?
We're monetized?
Thanks for watching, including the ridiculous skit if you watch that. This was the didgeridoo case, by the way, that I didn't feel like getting in the other part of the video. Thanks, bye!